Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Satisfactory update number 4.
Oh, welcome.
For all of you English speakers out there.
Welcome,
and,
everyone.
Numero 4 for all of the all of the languages where that's for as well.
Is it, what is it, Spanish and Italian?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before, the fact that Spain and Italy have like the same word for number 4, but nothing... Like, none of the other ones line up, right? Or at least not directly.
No, none of the numbers, at least, I don't think. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Nick,
welcome back.
We can now sprint at an alarming pace.
It's great.
Yeah, I love it, man. I absolutely love it.
I've been sliding around while we've been, just before we've started, Isaac, and it's freaking fast. I said to you, I like not taking loads of full damage. Especially from falling from the upper sections of our base to the lower sections, which might... actually becoming even more handy now because you've built this roof.
I have, yes. I've added yet another roof to our base, Nick, in line with your building proposal, Nick, that we submitted to the council a few months back. I've added it up at the space elevator level. This is good, man. And they said no, but we built it anyway. Yeah,
Isaac,
I'm sure we'll get a notice any day now that we need to tear it down.
Thing is, they give us a notice, Isaac. We've already built it. Mate.
Yeah, that's
what can they do? Can't do anything.
I was contemplating, Nick, do we want to move the space elevator like into the building? Or do we want to leave it as an appendage to the building?
I think we should leave it as an appendage. What I thought you were asking was, do we want to move it to this neater roof section of the base? Or do you want to keep it on this kind of like tacked on? Well, it looks like a tacked on island, even though it was the original island.
Yes.
But a tacked on island, basically.
Actually, now that you mentioned that, Nick, I'm kind of thinking, what if we built like some kind of doorway, right? Maybe like here, and this is just for example, you know, let's say we built some kind of doorway like this. We
like
could
an
then,
opening.
Yeah, and then we could maybe have like a pathway that goes out, and maybe have the space elevator a bit further away.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Then build like a big, maybe like circle, and place the space elevator in the middle of it potentially.
Yeah, a little bit like in Hitman that we played recently. And there was that weird
Dubai
data core thing in the middle. Yeah, there was all these bridges to get inside it. I don't know why that was what came into my head, but that's what came into my head.
We could use the glass tiles for like a sky walkway as well, so you can still see down, right? But you walk all the way over to the space elevator. Yeah.
So we can really like discourage the people that are scared of heights. Yeah, disencourage people scared of heights, so they don't go and tamper with the space elevator. Yeah, I like it.
Exactly. I dig that, man. I dig that.
Yeah, good stuff.
Between streams, Nick, I have done a little bit of work outside of this roof. I've been starting work on coal power, like continuing our coal power, expansion.
Okay, yes, because we did have some power-related issues towards the back end of last session.
Yeah. The bad news is that we're still not producing any more power than we were previously.
Right.
So basically, I've put down a few more coal generators. Basically, we have enough coal to run 16 coal generators, and right now all 16 are down, but I think only 12 of the 16 are producing power.
Right. So is it water? Is that the mitigating factor?
Is the problem, yeah.
It always is, man.
Yeah, right now this is not a huge problem. If you look in here, you'll see that we're consuming 400 megawatts and we can produce 750, right? So we're doing okay. The bad number is that blue number at the bottom right that says max cons, which is 1,400
Yeah, when everything
megawatts.
Turns on, it's like double what we're able to actually produce.
It's pretty bad, man. So there are a few things that we need to do, right?
Yes.
One is preferably unlock the next tier in the hub. That next tier is going to give us the ability to burn fuel for power. However, to do that, we need computers, and computers are made in a manufacturer, right? The big multi-block that can do 4 crafts at a time.
Yeah.
So this is the milestone we're working towards right here.
Right, I see. Yes. Of course, perfect. So we can't manually craft these things. We have to have the manufacturer things.
We might be able to craft these. Hold on.
Can we?
You totally can. You can craft a computer, but you need to craft 100 of them.
Yes, that's the only downside. I mean, it's not It's not that bad. Like, obviously, we do have to automate this, right? Eventually. But
I just love that we're going through the game just manually crafting all of these increasingly complex recipes.
The end game item, right, requires like 17 parallel items. We're like, oh, well, I mean, it's clear inventory. We can probably get this done. Like, I'm not going to lie, man. I mean, circuit boards, just copper sheets and plastic.
But the thing though, Nick, is that we need, how many circuit boards do we need?
I think it is
1,000?
100. Oh my god!
We need 100
yes,
computers,
1,000.
so we need 1,000 circuit boards.
Oh, that's a lot. So I mean, yeah,
Which means
the
you
circuit
need-
boards at minimum need to be
You
automated.
need 4,000 plastic and 2,000 copper sheets.
Right.
The crazy thing is, I think we have 1,000 plastic.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right?
We
Circuit
definitely do.
boards
Yep.
is just the 2-item one, which is just a basic crafting thing, isn't it? Like a crafter. So I suppose we could automate that.
So we've almost got 5 multiplied by 10 is 50. 50 times 200 is what, 10,000?
It is 10,000.
We've got
yeah.
just shy of 10,000 plastic.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So we do have the resources. It's just a case of turning them into what we want.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And in fact, we already have the 400 rubber. I'll go put that in right away. And I'm assuming we already have the 200 encased industrial beams as well, right?
I've got
I think those are
140 on me, Isaac, so I'm going to slap those in too.
I have 0.
Yeah. So
But
it-
yeah.
it's just the harder. Well, obviously, it's just the harder things.
Yeah. I mean,
How difficult are those advanced frames? Like, can they be manually crafted?
I think they can be manually crafted. We made these previously. The advanced frames are regular frames. So it's 5 regular frames, 15 steel pipes, 5 encased beam, and 100 screws, right? And bizarrely, out of all of those, I think the hardest part is the 100 screws, right?
Yeah,
because
just because you need so
you need
many
so
screws.
many of them, 100
Was
times.
that 5,000 screws?
5,000 screws, right? And the reason that's the difficult part is because all of the other things are all being backlogged somewhere, right? You could just go get them. We're not backlogging screws anywhere.
Right.
So
I
we don't have those, just ready to go.
Ready to go. Yeah. Okay. So we need to either create a backlog or craft them from the pipes or the sheets or however the hell they're crafted.
Like,
okay.
Last time I went through and just kind of stole them from other machines, but like it took a while, even then, to make however many we needed to get last time. I think it was 25, right? So
yeah, because I mean, the problem is, right, is that you tear through screws so quickly that even if you steal quite a bit, you're just going to tear through it like instantly, especially 5,000. That's what, 10 stacks.
yeah.
So even then, it might be worth just crafting them. Let me go have a look. Let me go have a look at this freaking, here we go, craft bench.
So I
right.
think we have, Nick. I think there's a secret patch of iron underneath the hub. There is.
Right.
There's 2 patches of iron underneath the hub. Nick, for the 5th time in the series, we might have to move the hub.
Right. I mean, there's always, it's like there's always something, right? Under the hub. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's plenty of space down here, so that's good. So are we thinking just set up like a temporary screw?
That's
screw
kind
machine?
of what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking if we just get maybe even like Mark II miners on the thing. But then again, if Nick, I hate to be this guy, right? And Nick, you know that just like you, I love the jank, and I'm all about a short-term solution for a long-term problem.
Exactly.
However, if we're going to set up a temporary screw system, I feel like we might as well just set up a system that makes reinforced machine frames.
Right.
Like the actual thing that we're trying to make.
Yes.
Right.
That's probably also a good shout.
Like, if we set up screws, we already have pipes coming in. We already have the standard machine for modular frames being made. We just have to pipe over the encased industrial beams, which we are making over in the steel area. We just have to get them over here, right?
Correct.
Which is easier said than done, given that we don't have rail yet. Right? Rail is another option. It's under monorail technology, but that also requires 50 computers and 100 enhanced modular frames or whatever they're called. So it's problematic on all fronts, man.
It's true. I mean, so yeah, okay, right. So the production rate of these would be 2 per minute. So At the point at which we get that started...
What would the production rate of what would be per minute, sorry?
Of the heavy modular frames.
Oh, I see. Yes, it would.
So it would take 25 minutes from the point of us starting the crafting of that to get the 50 we need, which is fine.
We'd also have to get... Well, so you need 10 of them to make the manufacturer to automate the making of them.
Right. So we need 60 in reality then.
Yes. We would need 60.
Which is also, I mean, it's extra 5 minutes. I mean, you can also just manually craft the final, the initial 10.
Yeah, but then at that point, are we also going to automate computers?
God.
Because if that's the case, then we need 70 of them. I just died. We need 70 of them so that we can make another manufacturer for computers and bring everything together into this structure, right? And also, that's not even mentioning, Nick, the structural integrity of this building, which is looking like it's going to be extremely top-heavy. Like,
yeah, it is, isn't it? Gee, I mean, it already is. It's got a whole. It's carrying the weight of the universe on it, Isaac.
I know.
It's got a space elevator just going into space. Who knows what it's holding up? Could be holding up anything, man.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just paying a visit to the space elevator to have a look at the things that are required to unlock the next tiers. Right.
Those are ages away, I think.
These are, and okay. And for the adaptive control units, of which we need 100, we do need heavy modular frames and computers. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, so we only need 100 of each. However, we still need them, right? That's still something that does need to be made, not necessarily something that we'd want to make with our bare hands.
Yes.
So yeah, I guess maybe today we should set up the provisions to do that then, Isaac. Unfortunately, I think it might be a long-term investment.
I agree. So the big question then becomes, Nick, how are we going to get encased industrial beams here? Are we planning on setting up another little go-kart? Or are we going to try something different? See, this is where it gets tricky, because ideally, what we do is we tear down this entire go-kart operation, right? Put the go-kart people out of business, and then just set up a rail station here that brings everything in much more efficiently, right?
Correct.
And we could even just repurpose this like ramp here. We could run the train right up the middle of it, right?
Absolutely.
Making our lives a lot easier. But at that point, we'd have to unlock rail before we unlock expanded power infrastructure.
See, here's the thing, right? It's the tangent of a tangent of a tangent. We have to, it's like the whole, but what if we do this to achieve this outcome? And then what if we have to do this to achieve the thing to achieve the outcome, right?
Yes.
So what's the rail tier looking like?
I think the rail tier is harder.
Right. Because of course it is.
I think the thing that makes it harder is it requires 100 hardened modular frame, I think.
Okay. Right. Let's
100 of the black squares.
Cubes. Yeah. Monorail track. It does.
Yeah.
And 50 computers still. Oh, right. Okay. So they're swapped, right? So 100 of the heavy frames and 50 computers.
Exactly. Yeah. So at that point, it's a question of whether or not the computers are easier to make than the frames, right?
Which they might be. I don't know. I mean, we've got 17 computers to start.
Right. Okay.
In this box here, just from what I collected.
Okay.
From the drop zones. Obviously that doesn't make. Obviously, didn't make them.
Yes.
Just we have a few.
I'm kind of thinking though, Nick. I know I started with the expanded power infrastructure. It's difficult though, because without power, it's hard to get more machines going. But in order to get more machines going, we need more resources here, right? And those resources need to be shipped in somewhere. And trains are the easiest way for us to do that.
Yes.
So.
Okay. Trains? Set up the trains?
Trains?
I mean,
monorail technology.
Set the thing.
There we go.
Boom. Right.
Okay.
So, all right. I think the order of business is, because we have 17 computers, and I can have a go at making the other 33 computers, the priority automated item would be the heavy modular frames.
Right. However, I know I was a staunch advocate for automation earlier. I'm kind of thinking we maybe slightly go back to Project Screwtown and set
right,
up,
and just temporary screws.
just
right,
a temporary, like we ripped down basically everything that's over here because we've got this iron ore patch right here underground, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, there it is.
There's actually two. There's another one like further over, like towards the MAM. You can kind of see it if you look over, like under here, and you crouch a bit. It's like just over there.
I do see it. Yeah, I see
so
that.
there's a lot that we could do here, right?
Okay, right. Mark II miner, Isaac.
Yes.
Let's have a look. Can I make one? Do I have the goods?
We need two little ground suckers.
I need 10 reinforced. I put all my reinforced concrete in here. I need. Is that? Oh no. Do you? I think when you change the milestone, you don't get what you've put in back.
No. What did we put in?
I put in reinforced concrete.
Hold on. No, there it is. You've got to swap back. It's still saved.
Oh, it's there.
In there. Yes.
Right. I mean, I can't take it out, but that's good.
Oh, I mean, I have 95. Here you go.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, but also the only thing I need is like if I'm gonna make the Mark II miner, the only thing I need is 20 pipes.
Oh, here you go.
Steel pipes. Thank you.
Yeah, you got those steel pipes.
That was a long way of going around that.
Don't worry about it. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
All right, perfect. All right, and then we can hook that up, and then just like a.
Do you want to start working on the computers?
I will start working on the computers.
I will focus on the hardened cubes.
Okay.
If you can get the computers going.
Right, computers. Right, so I need to start with the circuit boards. So I need to get a load of.
Hopefully, the easiest part.
Yes, yeah, that is fine. I just need copper sheets, plastic, of which we have a lot.
Yes.
Which is very good. Especially the plastic bit. So we'll go and grab that.
Okay, this such a mess, man. What is encroaching others' clearance?
Don't worry about it, man.
What am I encroaching on?
Are you encroaching like the concrete floor? Like that's raised up.
I mean, come on over, man. Like I've cleared out a staggering area of space. I'm thinking I have to tear down the shop though as well. There's a rock. Oh, there is. I'm an idiot, Nick. Ignore me. Go.
A rock.
You continue about your day.
Is Dwayne in the way?
Yeah. You know when before you can put a miner down, you have to manually break the little bit on top.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you?
Yeah, you get there's like a little thing that pops out. There's like a thing out of the ground. You gotta hit it with your pick a little bit until it breaks. And,
I just thought you slap the thing on and it does its thing, but no, Dwayne's just in the way.
Dwayne's stopping us from working, man.
I mean, that's usual. All right. Oh, look at all these copper sheets. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. This is why we do what we've just said we're going to do, but not going to do, Isaac. This is why we need Screwtown, because in the inevitable, so we need Screwtown is because the inevitable situation where in the future, not just now, we suddenly need a load of screws and it's just there in a big box.
I feel like there are some connotations to Screwtown that we're not going to be able to fulfill. Nick.
I don't know what about Isaac. It's really keeping the steel industry and the iron industry going. Screwtown, just all them lovely Phillips head, the other one Flathead.
I'm just waiting. I know how it's going to be, Nick. We're going to start getting the reviews on Trustpilot, and it's going to be like false advertising, misleading name. I visited Screwtown and nothing but
and then there was no screws. I didn't get any screws.
I got screwed.
But there was loads of DIY shops. It's an unbelievable amount of DIY shops.
How do you feel about DIY, man? Are you a DIY person?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm more of a DIY person than some other people, man. Like I'd manufacture a mean piece of IKEA furniture, Isaac.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'd break it.
I mean, I guess that depends on what we're classing as DIY, right? Like, I imagine the hardcore DIYers would classify IKEA as not being, like, strictly not being
that's
DIY.
That's the
These are the people who are like, I grow my own wood to then chop and then mold.
To them, right? Mm-hmm. IKEA as DIY is like putting a microwave curry in and calling yourself a chef, right? Like, it requires some effort. You take it out the packet and you put it in the thing. But it's not really, you know, Michelin star,
That is kind of what you've just done, though, right? It's like, do you like cooking? Yeah, I mean, I make a mean microwave curry.
Make a banging microwave curry. I know exactly how much time to put that in the microwave for. I don't even have to look at the packet. I've got all my equipment. I've got my microwave. I've got myself. I've got the nerve and the will to open up the stupid plastic foil off the top, which never tears off properly. Always the end just tears off, and you have to get a scissors out.
Oh, Nick, I've got a question for you, man. How hard do we want to go, man?
Right. What's the context?
Screwtown.
Screwtown.
Population us.
Yeah.
The Mark II miner, Nick, mines 240 iron per minute. Each constructor that turns iron, obviously I have to smelt it first, but each constructor that turns iron into screws requires 10 iron per minute.
Right.
So do I put down 24 constructors?
24 constructors, Christ. And what about the Mark 1 miner, Isaac?
That does 120. I mean, I've already put down the Mark...
Maybe that's enough, man, honestly.
I mean, the Mark II miner's already down, right? So there's no point...
Oh, okay.
No point picking it back up, but...
Yeah. I mean, maybe, man. It's 24. I mean, we'll definitely have the amount of screws we need then. I don't think we'll have any doubts.
Yeah, it's just a lot, you know? I mean, I think decisions like that, Nick, that snap decision you just made, are the reason why we have no power.
Yes, actually, very true. How much power does a constructor use again?
I think it uses 4 watts.
Right, okay, so 24 would actually use less than 100 MW.
Yeah, just under, right?
Right, so it could be worse.
Yeah. But, I mean, also probably not worth it, right?
No.
Okay.
Like, how fast do they make screws?
Pretty quickly.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll have a look.
And here's the other thing, right? As soon as we have a backlog, as soon as we have one big crate full of screws, that's kind of fine.
How many screws do we need?
Oh, Christ. Okay, so it's this is for the computers, isn't it?
It's for the heavy modular frame. So you need 100 per heavy modular frame, and you make 2 modular frames per minute, right? So 200 per minute, and we need... Oh, no, it doesn't matter per minute, right? It just matters total. So we have... It's 200 per frame.
Correct.
No, it's 100 per frame, and we need 50, so we need 5,000.
I need to also add in that they are also actually required for the computers as well.
Okay, but
and for each computer, they require 52.
Okay. Nick, don't you worry about it, man. I'm gonna make screws, and we're gonna have a lot of screws. All right.
I think that's the best mentality, right?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's just make loads, and it will probably fulfill our needs, maybe.
Yeah.
At least we're working in the right direction.
Yeah. That's the motto with money as well, right?
Exactly.
We'll just make loads and hopefully it helps.
And hopefully we won't spend it all.
Hopefully it gives our life meaning. Wait, what?
Exactly. I mean, that's closer to the truth in my life than I actually am comfortable to admit.
You know, sorry, Nick, I didn't mean to get too real for either of us, really.
Sorry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
So, what do you think about bacon-flavored soap, Nick? Have you tried that yet?
No, I've not.
To move to a lighter topic.
Tell you what, man, I didn't try kombucha either. I was meant to try it the other day.
Gosh dang it.
Didn't try it. I'm so sorry. It's because I missed my booking, actually, more than anything else for the place. I was booked in to go to 3 places.
All of which
I missed 2 out of the 3 places. That's how late we were.
Wow.
So kombucha is still on hold, Isaac. I'm actually going to see if I can go to a shop and buy some so I can try it live.
Ooh.
Bacon flavored soap, still not tried.
TBD.
Bacon milkshake, Isaac.
Yeah.
Still not tried.
However,
maybe I'll try that soon.
I'm starting to think that tasting Brendan bacon flavored products is not high on your life's to-do list, man.
I mean, it's like second. However, the things that are first, Isaac, there's lots of things that are joint first.
Right, I understand.
That's how I play. That's how you market this kind of conversation.
I'm gonna say
I've just got loads of things that are joint first, Isaac, and tasting bacon things is just second.
That's some kind of TV advertising levels of deception right there, right? It's like 98% of people agree, and it's like we surveyed 3 people
exactly
to figure this out.
Exactly.
Dang it, man. That's fair.
It's like I've given like everything else the same number of priority points, and then I gave trying things with bacon one priority point, but it's actually just at the bottom of my list.
Yeah.
But because of everything else holds the same weighting, it still counts as second, right? The bacon.
Yes.
So yeah, sorry about that.
That's fair, man. In relation to that, are there any other, like, bacon's obviously a bit of a wacky flavor, right? Kind of out there, at least for sweet foods, right? And for soaps. But are there any other flavors, like in general, that you have yet to try but kind of want to try of anything?
I think,
or flavors even that you think are being underutilized. Like, are you thinking that maybe there should be more bubblegum flavored products?
maybe. Although I do think that some things taste like bubblegum that aren't actually initially meant to taste like bubblegum. Like, I think energy drinks taste like bubblegum.
Really?
I also think that there's something else that I think tastes like bubblegum. I forgot what it is. But there are like a surprising amount of things that I think taste like bubblegum that aren't necessarily bubblegum flavored.
And how do you feel about bubblegum as a flavor?
It's fun. I quite like it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we are like generalizing what bubblegum tastes like.
Yeah, sure.
But it does have a taste, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, everyone's bloody obsessed with, man.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Orange flavored things.
Yes.
People make it everything tastes like orange. Everything, orange chocolates especially, but all kinds of orange. I've seen like I saw something really weird the other day, like orange chicken or something like that.
I think that's
like,
not super weird, right? I think it depends. Like, if you go to like an Asian like restaurant, getting orange chicken is not that's not uncommon.
Yeah, like the Asians love it, right? It's like an Asian thing.
Right.
That's what you are right. I have seen.
If we're talking like, I think it depends, right? If it's orange flavor in the sense that chocolate orange is orange flavor, which is to say not really orange flavor, then that's weird, right? But like cooking chicken in like an orange sauce, much like a lemon or a plum sauce, is kind of standard, right? That's not unusual, I don't think.
Yeah, but I just feel like people do orange everything. Like orange apples, orange flavored apples. Is that next, Isaac?
Orange apples.
Orange apples. I'll tell you what I saw once. I'm not sure if we've had this conversation, but candy flavored grapes. You ever seen those?
I think you have mentioned these. Yeah, it's like like some person or company is like selectively bred grapes to make them taste like candy, right?
Exactly.
And they're sold as like a product.
Like candy, like cotton candy flavored grapes.
No, I can't
which
say
I
I've
find
tried.
crazy.
Have you given them a try?
I think I have, and they're nice. It's just a really weird experience tasting something that tastes like cotton candy that you don't traditionally associate with tasting like that. I feel like it's just a massive like
scam.
Yeah, it's like it's like a novelty thing, isn't it? You buy it once,
right?
Just for the sake of saying, "Oh, look at these candy flavored grapes," and then that's it. That's the end.
I wonder
Finito.
if there's like a change, like a marked change in their nutritional value.
Yeah, is there more sugar in?
You check the thing, and it's like 95% sugar. In fairness, most fruit already is quite high in sugar, but like
that's true.
I'm imagining it's just contains 0% grape. It's just like
exactly. It's actually like lost all of the fruit, like the good traits of a fruit, and it's just all of the bad traits of cotton candy that actually replaced it. But maybe, man, because it's like the bananas, right? They change nutritional value over time. I'm sure maybe grapes could probably change the nutritional value by messing around with them. But I'll have to have a look at the labels. But yeah, that's one thing I noticed. Orange flavored things. But a flavor that isn't used as much that I would want to be. That's a very interesting question. Like I have no idea what
you'd want.
What I want in life. What about? Well, I mean, you do like a bit of classic consulting, right? What do you like? What do I like? I like fried chicken. Next stage. What about fried chicken flavored things? I think.
I mean, that's fair, man. Fried chicken flavored things.
You think that'll take off, Isaac?
It might do, man. It might do. I don't know how easy it is to like. That could be an untapped market. Real quick, how close are you to the edge here?
How close? What in general?
No, to me, kind of the edge where the super base meets the...
I'm here.
I'm contemplating stacking these in this horrendous fashion, Nick, because each one of these smelters can run 3 constructors.
Oh, right. So you're thinking of stacking the 3 on top of each other?
Yeah.
I mean, it could work, I don't see why not.
I mean, I think the only trouble is like the system by which we try and get the conveyor belts from one to the other, because there's no like vertical splitter, I don't think.
Oh, there is no vertical splitter, is there? That's quite...
I mean, alternatively, Nick, so here we have 8 smelters, all of which are saturated with iron, right? Iron ore. So they're all making 30 iron ingots per minute. So we've got 240 iron ingots per minute right now being produced.
Yeah.
Right? So the question now becomes, what the heck do we do with those?
Right, we're not turning them all into screws. Is that what you're saying?
If we wanted to, that'd be 24 constructors.
Right, okay. Now
it would be 3 per smelter, right? And they're not really spread out enough to make that work.
Okay. Maybe we use some of them to turn iron into the other things required for the items that are required in the manufactories. Like,
are there other things we need though just yet?
Let's have a look. Like for these reinforced heavy modular frames. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking actually, if we just want speed over all else, right now I think we should do a 1-to-1.
Yeah, just do a just be inefficient. We're good.
Yeah,
Isaac. We can be efficient time-wise by being inefficient material-wise. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
Exactly.
Okay, I now have, I believe, all of the... Or do I actually? I actually have no idea. Is the current milestone is expanded power infrastructure. Is that what it's meant to be?
No, I switched it back because you wanted to see if you thought you'd lost your
yes,
beams.
Of course. Okay,
but we're going for
That's
monorail technology.
Of course, we're showing you 50 computers required.
Yeah.
That's fine. So I've got the number of circuit boards required to do that.
Nice. You've got, what is it, 4,000? Oh, no, that was for 100. You got 2,000?
I've got... oh, wait.
75.
Hold on a second. I think I've miscalculated this.
I was going to say, it's a lot. Let's have a look. Parts.
Oh, no, it's 33, right? 33. We need to make 33 computers, and it's 10 per computer. So I've got 330 circuit boards. I think it was 4,000 like plastic or something, or 4,000 screws that we require.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah. So what remains is the, if I type in X computer, I just need to go and grab a load of cables, need to grab a load of plastic, and then I need to grab a load of screws from the new Screw Town.
Yeah, okay.
And then we should be in the money.
Okay. Would you I don't know if you ever do this. Like, I'm assuming that you have never traveled using, like, with you in the driver's seat, using a physical map?
No. I have very vague recollections of when my parents used to do it when I was like a little babby.
Yeah.
But not recently. No.
I also have
like not in the last 10 years.
Similar recollections. What boggles my mind, because I have memories of my parents being abroad with physical maps, which
oh my god,
in the modern age feels like a staggering decision, right? Like deciding to go to a foreign country, the language of which you do not speak, to rely on a physical map to get you from place to place. Like, obviously that's just how it had to be done, right? If you weren't getting like a taxi or anything. But I was just like, I don't know if I have that confidence, man.
No, I definitely don't. If I don't have Google Maps, Isaac,
to not only go to another country where they drive on the opposite side of the road and don't speak your language, to then use a physical map to try and navigate to a destination. Like, I struggle getting to the local McDonald's. Like, it's
I mean, yeah, man. I struggle going anywhere, to be honest. Like, I struggle crossing the road without Google Maps, Isaac. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I have to get my phone out. I'm like, God, am I crossing the right road? Is this where I live? All I wanted to do was to go for an ice cream, Isaac, and I'm like freaking there with my Google Maps. I've been there 50 times before. Sometimes when I go to the bloody supermarket, I still need to get Google Maps out, Isaac.
Yeah, find your way around the store.
Yeah, in the store.
Where's the eggs in?
Where are the eggs? I wish they To be honest, I wish Google Maps did do in-store maps, Isaac, because that'd be well good. Because God, some big supermarkets, they really are absolute mazes, and they always move where everything is, man. It really annoys me.
I think it's intentional, right, to try and get you to spend more.
Yeah, just to make sure you go and see something else by accident instead.
They want you to buy those new KFC flavored crisps while you're looking for eggs.
Yeah, true. I mean, there's a point, Isaac. They do fried chicken flavored crisps, so maybe they just need to expand.
Oh yeah, of course.
Fried chicken flavored other items, man, like fried chicken flavored grapes. They can do cotton candy. Why not fried chicken?
Just put everything into grapes.
Yeah, it's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? Like Willy Wonka.
I'm an idiot.
Are you all right, Isaac? What you done?
You don't just turn iron. Oh wait, hold on. Did we unlock an alternative recipe for screws? I'm guessing we did.
We have. Yes.
No, I don't think we have.
Oh.
I think we might have had an option for it, but I don't think we took it.
I see.
I think. Because right now, the only recipe I see is that we have to turn iron rods into screws, not iron ingots into screws.
Not raw iron.
Exactly,
into screws,
It's
right.
still a 1-for-1.
Okay, so it just requires a second constructor in the middle.
Yeah, but it means that we're going to be on 8 smelters, 8 and 16 constructors.
Okay.
Which is 24 multiplied by 4. It's still less than 100 watts or megawatts.
Right.
You know, but it's just, it's still, you know, less than ideal.
Yes, okay. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Okay.
It's a non-issue.
I have all the goods to make the computers apart from the screws. I think while we're waiting, let me rechange the milestones so I don't get confused.
Sure. Oh, but what I was going to ask you, Nick, when I brought up using a physical map, like,
oh yes,
on a road trip wise, would you ever consider taking a detour to go to a town that had a silly name?
Yeah, maybe. I guess it depends how much time I had. Like if I was rushed for time. Like if, for example, I had like a check-in at a hotel or something, right?
Yeah. And
I was stuck in traffic and I was hungry and it had been loads of time. Maybe my car was running low on fuel or I wouldn't make it. Then I'd be like, right, we're just going straight there. But if I saw like a town called like Nick City, right?
Right, yeah.
And I was like, oh,
it's not
my
a city,
God.
It's a town. But
it's a town called Nick City.
Right,
yeah. Don't get it twisted, Isaac. Then I would be like, we're going there. Like, I mean, maybe even if my car was low on fuel when I was hungry and there was a check-in deadline, Isaac, man, I'd probably still go, man. I'm not going to lie. Yes, I would. Just to see it, just to get a picture by it.
By the sign that says, welcome to Nick City.
Yeah, exactly. And that would, put it on the old Instagram or something.
Of course.
That would be the only thing I actually ever put on Instagram. But yes, I would. Would you?
I would like to say yes, but in reality, Nick, I'm a boring person. Probably not. No.
Probably not. Well, fair enough, man. Fair enough.
I'd probably just drive right by and be like, oh, fine.
There it is.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, keep going. You'd probably, I mean, of course, you would never go there, Isaac. You'd probably like drive over some grass to damage your car if it meant you'd arrive like 2 seconds earlier. You'd be like, oh no, efficiency is key.
Efficiency. Yeah, I forget that you hold me in some kind of absolute bastion of efficiency, like above all else.
As is clear in what we're doing right now in this game, Isaac. You are, man. But yeah, God, people using maps was always, I do think about that every now and then. I'm like, that is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And what's even crazier is that people would go to places and find where they wanted to go just based on the signs on the roads.
Yeah.
And on like motorways and stuff.
Right.
Which is crazy to me. Like when me and Isaac did our driving tests a few years ago, part of the UK driving test was back then to navigate around an area of wherever you're taking your test just using road signs, right? They'd let you just drive for like, 10 minutes or whatever, or 15 minutes just using road signs. They'd be like, I want you to take me here.
Yes.
And you'd have to use the signs on the road to drive there. That has actually now been replaced by a sat nav.
By a sat nav,
which is correct.
Mad.
I think. But the fact is that we used to do that, and I was doing that, and I was thinking, I know this area, right? And I'm still like having to focus deeply on where I'm going using these road signs.
Yeah.
People used to just wing it, right?
That's what
just
I'm saying.
use these road signs.
Like,
yeah.
if someone was, like, it's like, if I got in my car and someone was just like, get to King's Cross Station, I don't know how long it'd take me, man. Like that's a long drive, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's part of it as well, is like not just not really knowing where you're going beforehand, but not knowing how long at all
it's going to take to get there.
Like how long it'll take you.
Yeah, I guess you just have to, trust the, like if anyone that you know has done the drive, or anyone that you know has been like, oh yeah, it takes like 4 hours to drive to London, or however long it is, right? Like it's just that you just have to, take their word for it.
Freaking do it, right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. And then I guess similar to the discussion that we've had before, in terms of judging the traffic, you just have to tune your radio to cut in when there's traffic news.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness,
just let them tell you.
Back in the day, you wouldn't have the problem of them interrupting your Bluetooth music. So I think,
to tell you about the traffic, yeah. Exactly.
How
is
that, by the way?
I was just about to say, yeah, I've noticed that.
It could possibly be the staggering amount of power that I've tried to add to our network here. But it's also probably quite likely due to the fact that you've taken plastic.
Oh, I have taken plastic, so all of that's fired back up.
Yeah, which re-engages all of the
machines up there.
that require,
yeah. I also took a bit of steel for the steel that's required.
Right.
So that might have triggered something as well.
Look, where does this connect? I think it connects over here. So I think if I do like this, I think now we should be able to bring everything back online. So I think I've basically disconnected. Yeah, we're good. I've disconnected like all of the refineries.
Right, okay,
They're all offline.
Okay, which is fine.
Even without them, we're staggeringly close. We were at like 700 out of
oh my God.
750, which is like, ugh.
Ooh. Right, well, the good news is, at least Isaac, is that we're producing screws.
Nice.
Oh, and they're all going here, aren't they? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Right, let me
Jeez,
grab
you've seen this. Like, oh, if you go up, just look down on the just array of machines producing screws now. It really is screw city, man.
Oh my God, it is, isn't it?
It's just so many of them.
This is insane. This is like looking at like I don't know, like an actual factory producing like beans or something, right? It's like producing one item. You've got all these machines just specialized to produce that one item. It's producing screws at a very nice rate, mind.
Yeah, I think we're ever so slightly above like the max throughput of these Mark III conveyor belts.
Right, okay, I see. So
we are we're being a little inefficient at the end here. I think we can only carry 270. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, we can only carry 270, and yet we are producing 320.
Right, okay, so there's going to be a little bit of a backlog working its way through.
Yeah, we could if we wanted to
conveyors.
maximize efficiency, we could disconnect this end one.
Right, and have maybe two storage containers at the end or something.
I mean, it'd be like one storage container for a very small amount of screws, and then another storage container for all of the rest of the screws.
Yes, exactly. It's like an overflow container, basically.
Exactly.
All right. Here we go. Right, what am I missing? I put all of the stuff. Okay, here we go. Right, I am, Isaac, going to start manufacturing these computers.
Nice.
Here we go.
Okay.
So I need to make 33, because we've got 17.
Nice. Okay.
And I think I will just be limited by screws, which is fine because by the time I've made the first half, there probably will be enough screws made in Screw City to make the next half.
Maybe. Do bear in mind that I also need to tap in to the Screw City network infrastructure because I'm going to start working, I guess, on the 100 refined our heavy modular frames that we need. Jeez, we need so many of them.
I know, man.
Okay.
It's nuts, isn't it?
So we need 500. I'll go get the 500 encased industrial beam first, I guess.
Yeah, you do that. You do that. That's over in steel area, isn't it?
Yeah, that's over.
You're gonna take the LHC.
We need, once we get the rails, we get the ability to name our stations, right?
We do.
So we need to start thinking of names for all of the different areas.
Oh yeah, because we have done actual train stations before, haven't we? Oh.
No! Oh no!
Have you been?
Mistakes
have you been?
were made.
Have you been? Oh
The
no! I
Large
just
Hadron
seen your
Collider slapped you into the roof.
No. Oh, the new roof has done you so dirty there. Oh. Right. Wow. You're gonna need to do a bit more experiments, guys. You're gonna need just a big cutout in the roof just for just to fly through it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
that was amazing. As soon as you said that, I looked at your stream, and it was the perfect moment at which you just smashed your head against that roof and just went flying forward.
Oh no.
Oh, that was great.
Jeez. Okay. Thankfully, I didn't go too far.
Yeah. No gas zone either. Although we do have gas masks, which is nice.
We haven't unlocked them. We haven't made them yet, though.
Oh, we haven't, have we?
No. I
Um,
think we unlocked the quest, or the hub unlock.
Yeah, because I've got some weird fiber things in my inventory, and I'm pretty sure that was related to that.
Yeah, it's like cloth from mycelia, maybe.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Isaac, 50 computers.
Oh.
Now
nice.
in the thing. Oh.
Nice.
So now it's just the modular frames.
Oh,
I could probably start like manually crafting some. I'll like start working towards some of the materials. Let's have a look. X, isn't it? Heavy modular frames.
Yeah, I think the thing we just need is you can start getting all the other resources together, like the steel pipes and stuff.
I'll get the basic frames and the steel pipes.
Yeah, I'm gonna act as a cart here, and it can bring over the encased industrial beams.
Yes, that's the one. Perfect.
We only need 500 total, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually, I've got everything. There's nothing else over here we need, is there?
I don't believe so, because we've got loads of pipes here.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're producing screws.
Yes.
And we are also producing the basic modular frames. So I think we're all right.
Cool. All right. I am on my way back.
Beautiful.
So the question is, how many screws do we need, and how many do we have? We need 5,000, right?
I think we might. 100. Oh my god, no, it might be more. Let's have.
Oh, it's 10,000. 100 by 100.
10,000. Yeah. Oh crap.
What's 10,000 divided by 500? 20.
20. Yeah, 20. Cheers. So is that the amount of minutes it will take?
That's the number of stacks we need in the container.
20 stacks. Okay, that doesn't actually sound too bad on the face of it.
Like we have 2 stacks.
Right. Okay.
Just to let that sink in. Wait, how many do we need? We need 10,000. 10,000. We have 8 machines that are producing 40 per minute. So we're producing 320 per minute. So we need to do 10,000 divided by 320 is 31 minutes.
Yeah, so half an hour.
Exactly.
Essentially, until we have the required
until we have
screws.
the requisite screws.
Right.
Yes, to progress here. Because
I've just found 500 screws in a box. So
that's one of the 20s. I mean, we do have more screws. Also, I don't know if you're here. I can.
I'm in the main area, Isaac. I'm looking for the machine that produces regular modular frames. There is one somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah, I think it is.
Like down here somewhere.
I think it's. Ooh.
No, I looked in here as well. I don't know. This is the one.
It's one of the ones that goes up. So I.
Yes.
Here? I think it's this one.
Over there.
But for whatever reason, let me have a look. Is this right? Yeah, this is the one. We did get an alternative recipe, which just requires screws.
Of course.
Yeah, here it is. This is the one. It's offline. It was offline for some reason. I'm not quite sure why.
Right, I see.
But it is making them. However, there should be, if we come up, there might be some up here.
I did have a look upstairs. And I think the fact that the machine downstairs is not producing
burned
any.
through all of them?
Yes.
Oh, we've turned them all into versatile framework.
Yeah, so we've actually got like something kind of advanced that we don't actually need right now instead.
Right. That's also somewhat problematic.
Yes, because we are going to require quite a
500,
bit.
right?
500, yeah, it's 5, isn't it? Yeah, 500
and
we
make 2 per minute, so 250 minutes is
not great. Maybe we should take the versatile. We should just turn off the versatile framework machine.
Well, I've disconnected it, so they're not going up.
Oh, perfect.
But you can also handcraft the modular frames.
That is true.
We do have a staggering number of reinforced iron plates and iron rods.
Yeah.
Right, so like crafting 100 of those, or even 500 of those, probably not going to be a huge problem.
Okay, here we go. So what's the requirements? Modular frames.
Reinforced iron plates and iron pipes.
3 and 12. Okay, right. I am going to need to do some inventory dumping. Here we go.
Yeah, I too could do with some inventory dumping.
Yeah, luckily I do have quite a bit of versatile framework, which I can drop off in the versatile framework drawer.
Right.
Which is useful.
Gosh. Okay. All right. Jeez, it's getting it's an expensive upgrade, isn't it?
It is. It's getting a bit dicey.
Yeah, despite all of the screw infrastructure, man. Like,
even still, it's not enough.
Yeah, no, we're closing on 4 stacks of screws out of the 20 that we need.
I've got 1 as well, so we're a quarter of the way there.
Nice.
But,
all right.
That's still, just a quarter.
Okay, we're making modular frame. Okay, I'm beginning the craft, Nick. The laborious manual craft of modular frames.
Okay. I will do the same, Isaac. Of is regular modular frame are you doing as well?
I'm starting by getting us. I think. I mean, Nick. I think we might just have to admit defeat for today.
Yes.
Like, I was going to say I'll just start crafting the modular frame, but we need 500.
500, man. I mean, I'm doing it right now, Isaac. I can, after spending, these take quite a while manually.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, after doing all these, I'll have 130. And that's still not even, was barely a quarter of the way there, right?
Yeah.
So maybe now what needs to happen is you just need to AFK on this world, while that machine downstairs just produces loads of modular frames.
Yeah.
And then while we get loads of screws as well. And then we can just come back and just blast it out.
Right.
And hopefully, actually, by then, we will have enough screws and also regular modular frames to be able to make the computers and the heavy modular frames for the other.
Oh, you're thinking do both, like do fuel power as well.
Yeah, for the other quest as well.
The problematic part, Nick, comes in the very real possibility that setting up trains requires more of these. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the possibility that when we to make a train or to lay rail, we need more of the modular frame.
Right.
The heavy
so
stuff.
At that point, the manual crafting never ends.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Bingo.
Just a bit worrying. Can we find out from Google the recipes?
Yeah, sure.
Let's have a look.
Should be able to.
Satisfactory rail. Here we go. Railway. Now, good news. Railway just requires the 2 types of regular steel, so beams and pipes.
Right.
The train, Satisfactory. I'm assuming there's no recipe differences between experimental and normal.
I would assume not, no.
Okay, perfect. Satisfactory train. Oh no, that's still in the same section. Okay, let's have a look. I want to see the actual train.
It's like
recipe,
locomotive,
please.
right?
Oh, locomotive. I see. Satisfactory Locomotive. Electric locomotive. Isaac, it requires just 5 heavy modular frames and 5 computers.
Okay.
As well as some other bits like motors and beams and beacons, which we can just make.
Okay. In other good news, Nick, I have secured a way of allowing all of the screws to go to one storage container.
Oh, perfect.
Because I forgot the tier 2 storage containers have 2 inputs.
Oh, right, of course. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just got a splitter that's just going into both.
These 2 at the end. The piping over here is a little suspect. I'm not gonna lie, there's some janky cable.
That's like some motorway action there.
Goes into that, but yeah, now everything is being piped over. And we are closing in, we're working on our 7th stack of screws. So I think, if nothing else today, Nick, Screw Town, or Screw City, or, Screw World is up and running.
Screw World. I want it to be renamed to Screw World. Screw Zone.
Yeah, Screw World, Screw Zone, the Screw Emporium. It's online, Nick, it's working, it's producing a staggering, fairly reasonable number of screws. It's only producing 1/8 of its potential. But of course, if we wanted to, if we had have chosen to go with the 24, we would have actually been investing in 48, right? Because we need 24 making rods and 24 making screws.
Exactly, which is just unbelievable.
It's a staggering amount.
Space and also resources to just get the stuff down. And power.
Power as well, yeah. Oof, it would have been... 48 plus 8 is 56? 56 multiplied by 4. It would have been surprisingly 224 megawatts, which doesn't seem crazy high.
No.
But in fairness, when we're only producing 750, it is like a quarter of our, or a third even of our
exactly.
Output.
That is a good point.
A little high. Anyway, Nick, I think that's probably about where we're going to have to wrap up the Satisfactory portion of today's stream.